Dino drift. A look at genetic drift effects on spotted dinosaurs. Genetic drift is a change in allele frequencies due to stochastic events, and it is not affected by selective pressures or the fitness of a gene.
What did you say? Stochastic what?
Yeah, I said stochastic. It means completely random.
Random.
Okay, well, as I was saying, according to the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, the proportion of alleles in a population will remain constant. However, through evolutionary processes, such as genetic drift, this hypothesis can be nullified.
The main variables of genetic drift that we're going to focus on will be the size of a population and the change in allele frequencies that lead to the loss and fixation due to random events. So, to demonstrate the effects of genetic drift, we will look at a population of dinosaurs. They will show the effects of the changing allele frequencies by altering the color of their spots present in the dinosaur population.
In our first example, we'll look at a large population of 50 dinosaurs. Half of them have spots that express the dominant red color, and the other half of them have spots that express the recessive yellow color. Aww! Sometimes these effects are easier seen in graphical data. If you look at this dino data after 500 generations, you can see that the red spotted allele came to fixation in the dinosaur population, and consequently the yellow allele was lost.
Now keep in mind, the events that lead to the fixation of the red spotted allele were not selected for, and its dominant quality has no bearing on its ability to fixate. When an allele fixates, it becomes the only version of that gene present in the population.
Again, the process of genetic drift is completely random.
Let's go back and take another look at the original large population, before the effects of genetic drift changed the 1-to-1 allele frequency.
Now, what would happen if part of the population migrated away from the initial population?
Because just a select portion of the dinosaurs are leaving, then alleles of the initial population can be either over or underrepresented in the new migratory population. While migration is not considered genetic drift, it does facilitate a situation where the allele frequency is no longer representative of the original population, creating a brand new population and ratio of alleles that genetic drift can act on. This concept is called the founder effect.
Let's go back to the original population one more time and see further effects of genetic drift on a population in the wake of a natural disaster.
You mean like a meteor?
Yes, I mean like a meteor. In a situation where the population is affected by external events, such as a natural disaster, the surviving allele frequency may under or overrepresent the red spotted and yellow spotted alleles in the new small population. This concept is called the bottleneck effect.
In this representation of the allele frequencies present in a population that has been affected by a meteor, the yellow spotted allele is shown at fixation, meaning that the red spotted allele has been lost. Wait, we've talked about large populations, but what happens if the population is small?
Well, in a much smaller population, the effects of genetic drift are the same, but they happen at a much faster pace and are detected more quickly. For example, in a small population of 10 dinosaurs, 5 with red spots and 5 with yellow spots, the random effects of genetic drift can be seen in fewer generations.
In this representation of the allele frequencies present in a small population, the red spotted allele is shown at fixation, meaning that the yellow spotted allele has been lost.
So, to recap, in case you people weren't listening,
genetic drift causes the fixation and loss of alleles.
Genetic drift affects small populations more quickly than large populations.
And of course, genetic drift is completely random.